Utility to execute into an empty B site. BetBoom immediately crossing bridge straight down into water.
Oh, well, the start goes well for Complexity, doesn't. There's Floppy for one. Flash into E-Box, it's not going to do too much. Complexity turning well, feeding off the crowd, building things nicely, and Kyron, the last man alive, can do nothing. More of that later on in the piece. Elige has been given the opportunity now to start to creep his way forward, but a flash forward from Zorte gives NaVi
Trust the crossfires, they're going to dig their heels into the site, now starting to make moves into A main, and Complexity starting to set themselves up for an A split here.
You have NaVi waiting, he's got that AK in hand, look for those headshots, or maybe don't even worry about it. NaVi dealt with Grim, 2 on the entry so far, it's all going the way of Complexity until Siren can strike. Paul Zerk into CT, will catch another, and so far, got to be questioned as to what's going on here for BetBoom. Siren and Kyron to try to save the day against JT, who steps up. One more required, and he'll get it. Complexity win the first gun round as well. 3-0 the scoreline.
He's addressing before they start to work the map. Little bit of a missed opportunity there for Elige. His duel with NaVi going to be all important so far. There's the double peek out E-Box, but Holzerk already scoped up in water. Punishes the CTs, and BetBoom, they're really not having any luck here on this CT side of Anubis.
No, it just seems like anything BetBoom tries to do is falling to dust. And Complexity are certainly having the run of things at the moment. Again, again another aim duel, which you think, all right, Zorte's a pretty good chance of that one, but he just
at
gets
home working the map, even moving into the arena here. This T side looking very well structured. Siren trying to hold on to his A4. Can't even take one with him, and NaVi's going to be able to hold on to that A1S, try to do some damage in the next round. But one gun surviving is probably not enough. Straight into the site. We saw this against Monty in the group stage. Team flashes actually from the T side there. Those were not counter flashes, but all of the entries are coming Complexity's way no matter what.
Yeah, I think the flashes were pretty much hitting everyone. And NaVi inside of that smoke. He might be able to get something cheeky done here. Lines up 2. Oh, Elige for the team kill, in fact, but it really won't matter in the end. Bit of damage done to the Complexity economy, but when you're up 6-0, I'm not sure that's such a concern.
As well as the A side of the map.
Faster play from Complexity straight on into A, and this will be another real test for BetBoom. Smokes everywhere, flashes over the top. Siren is at least able to salvage, but he's under so much pressure, they've got nowhere to go. They're all stuck. And Complexity rinsing them on this A side entry. It's just Danists left alive, and of course, he has managed to make it across. The timing on the smoke fade is good. But he needs to get this kill onto Elige and then has to worry about JT as well. This could be the turning point for BetBoom if Danists can win this round. The newest player in this roster. And he steps up in a big way.
NaVi wants to contest here. He's got no util to fall back on. Him and Zorte want to try to hold on to door side here, but they're getting pushed around by the flashes from the T side. And Complexity continue to pick them apart here. Zorte scurrying away there.
Siren trying to hold on to this A-bomb site solo right now with the MP9. He's desperately calling for the rotation to come through. Zorte is there, but look at that. Great flash lands in the face of Zorte. Siren! I mean, a 1 for 2 is just not enough at this point for BetBoom. It's straight back into the swing of things for Complexity, and they are rampaging through this T side at the moment.
Both teams Molly onto bridge, and Complexity starting to organize themselves into a 1-4. Just Floppy left behind in waterside to come up E-Box late, and the rest of Complexity through B main.
Danis is playing a scary game at the moment, just facing that wall, playing anti-flash, and here comes the push from Complexity. Will he be able to get anything done? Very nice from Danis! And Zorte with the P90. Can't quite hold the line. Still, he's done his job. Couple of kills for him. NaVi swinging, and Holzerk now on for the clutch. Remember, BetBoom's only round came from a 1-on-3 clutch, and now their next is going to have to come from a 1-on-1.
Bomb retrieve for Holzerk. He can smell it. But Siren's also posted on this angle.
Oh, spotted! And Siren will finish the job. So again, another round for BetBoom, but during regulation time, but a little bit more later on if you get to OT. Faster play from Complexity and Zorte. He's up for it. He's ready for the swing. The Pro 90 again coming out.
His own molly.
He wants to go straight through. This is a bit more like it from BetBoom, ladies and gentlemen. They've been a little bit more reserved so far in this game, but they are picking up the pace against Complexity, and it's working.
Grim 1-on-3 now. Bomb dropped in waterside. He's completely surrounded on 3 angles. Finds Danis for free. Now getting double flanked by both Siren and Zorte.
Has no idea where they are though, and that is a hard flick to make. So a little bit more success there for BetBoom. Third round now for them in that first half.
Bridge side, smoking off E-box. Complexity now starting to make some moves. Pressure up through house side on double doors. Looking to turn this into a bit of an A-split. I'm thinking once again it's a 1-4, but they've lost Floppy over on water side, so this play a little bit more one-dimensional now. This is just going to have to be the Wolfpack approach from Complexity. Moving through mid. Going to change it up into a bit of a B-split, it's looking like, and BetBoom sitting all the way back. Not a whole lot of utility left here for Complexity. There's no flashes. They just got to dry go into the site.
Yeah, not going to be a fun time for Complexity. I always hate this, moving up through E-box, trying to entry into the site on A, but it's worked out still. Dennis can't do anything there. And Elige is waiting for that rotation through mid. Another one for Complexity. Oh dear. BetBoom, this was your round. And it has started to fall apart. Grimm's spotted one. Working through water. NaVi, Kyron out onto the site trying to do their best, but where is Siren? Miles away. He could not just go charging up canals into E-box, and now he's going to have to do it alone. 2-on-1. No one giving him anything. JT and Elige on the other side of this make it look easy. Be very happy to see with the proceedings so far.
Last round of the half here. Bit of a scuff by, only the one rifle. NaVi trying to underarm flash himself through the smoke, and the aggression of B main punished by Complexity. Man advantage for them.
Yeah, BetBoom are going to have to do a lot to really find themselves in this halftime break, because it's definitely looking like it'll be a 9-3 half.
Dennis is not done. He's having a little bit of a think about creeping through the smoke. You've got to cut some corners here, BetBoom. And Dennis has found himself an AK, as well as a nice little flank timing. Smoke progressing in towards middle. Zorte calling that to his teammates so they can actually try to organize themselves and rotate over, but in comes the A-split.
It's all on Zorte here. M4 in hand. Can't quite do it. 1-for-1's just not going to be enough, but Dennis, fast on the rotate. Again, there's opportunities, there's moments here from BetBoom, but they're just not quite being able to take hold of them. And Siren, MP9 to try to retake the side. I just don't see it happening still. We'll give him a crack. He's given up a bit of HP to get that kill onto JT. Fully flashed out though. He's going to have to reload. 9 bullets available to him here. And slowly but surely his HP is being whittled away. Not just that, the time on the bomb as well. Smokes off the molly and can't get it done. 9-3 for Complexity at the end of the half. BetBoom left reeling. Already we're seeing a set execute though. Ooh, not sure that's quite gone right.
Gone where he wanted it to go.
No siree. Siren though on the entry, and Kyron there to help him out. That's not too bad. 2 for 2 as the T side. You can take that, but a lot resting on the shoulders here of Holzerk. And he's waiting patiently for that peak. The USP though not doing him too many favors. Floppy as well, excuse me, on the rotation in behind, and it seems like maybe we might be seeing a pretty quick map here.
Well, Dennis already made a couple of plays despite not much stage experience, but Complexity are chasing him down. He's hit 2, he's out of ammo. This 1-on-3, very possible now. JT, no kit, has to give him space to plant. Now starting to make his way over.
Did he reload? Yes, he did. All right, well done. Here we go. Let's see. Dennis, he doesn't know!
Floppy playing retake.
Looks like
down the numbers.
All that util has connected this time around. Gonna blow the smoke open at Heaven, and Elige has managed to creep his way out. That wasn't checked. Bomb plant going down, and Elige, he loses his life, but the trades are certainly coming through thick and fast from Complexity. NaVi still trying to make his way into the site, so right now it is Kyron holding the line against these 4 Complexity members. He's gonna have the backup for a moment, but he's only good for 1, and now it's on to NaVi. 4-11, wants to improve upon that, and he does! Oh, NaVi, hello! There we go! Exactly as you said, they can't keep relying on this kind of thing. They need to find a way to get more consistent rounds. Elige with the Nova! Hello, here we go, it's time again!
This is CS2. Multiple players jumping across bridge, shotgun, multiple SMGs just running at each other. Kyron up through E-box, able to find that pick onto JT. Grim, on the pillar, playing the swing position. Only good for 1.5, but that is going to set up Holzerk to potentially be able to finish off Siren there, but a missed opportunity. 1 or 2 for Floppy now.
It's got a Mac 10.
Is that a good map so far?
Yeah,
Having a walk through bridge side over on the flank here. In towards B main. It's doable if he finds the right timing.
It is, but it's not quite the gun that he wants. Both players having head armor, of course, on the T side. And his timing's a little bit late here, so both the BetBoom members able to get into E-Box and just take a chill. Should be a pretty routine trade, you'd think, from BetBoom, if it even comes to that. Danest, he'll win the duel. All good.
Pacing across bridge once again. navi just sending it up, straight up through double doors, hand in hand with Zorte. Elige to defend here.
Yeah, I mean, it's two Mac 10s that are trying to make the entry here into mid, so Elige might actually have a pretty good crack, and Holzerk able to get the first one cleanly. This is problematic again for BetBoom. navi though, straight through the smoke. Can't quite get those kills. It's just not enough stopping power coming through from the BetBoom lads. And it's once again on to Danis to try to make something happen, but look at that crossfire from Complexity. Kyron might be able to at least get a bomb plant down here if he can get a kill or two.
Needs to go for damage. Every gun he takes away starts to weaken the economy of Complexity, even if they can't pick this round up.
All right, so he's going to get the bomb plant down at least, which will certainly help the T-side economy, but a 1-on-5, how about that from Kyron? He has been the best performer for BetBoom at this event so far, and this would be a big moment to step up again and give BetBoom their 7th. Time's ticking away, and there's no defuse kit available for Complexity, but Kyron, what he really needs at this point is kills, and he's not getting them. JT, he got the kill on the floppy. Holy cow.
It begins.
Guys, it's not worked out.
They're just looking to apply pressure to the rotations of the CT side. Create space for navi to maybe wander across bridge, but unfortunately losing that initial player, especially someone who's been a heavy hitter in the group stage like Kyron, it's going to make things difficult for BetBoom. Now start to group towards that B side of the map. navi waiting for his right timing to slip out. He's hearing all of these footsteps, all of these rotations. Elige caught with util in hand. Grim in the meanwhile finds a pick over on the B side.
Yeah, just not coming together for BetBoom on this map, unfortunately. Siren can't even get that opener onto Grim. Zorte unable to trade. You can really see it's falling apart in a round like that one. BetBoom 6 and Complexity up to 12. It is map point for map 1 of the quarterfinal. navi's got a lot to say.
T-side into E-Box and House to deny the information. Also spotted out. Mac 10 executes him straight through the smoke. navi's lost the plot.
Yeah, definitely wanted to pick the pace up there, but ends up giving up the advantage that he so well gained for his team.
They want to go for an A-split here. Look, there's so many CTs. Elige able to trade. Grim slips through the smoke. That was Elige to finish him off, but it looked like a nasty spray transfer.
Yeah, once again, another 1-on-3 asked for from one of the BetBoom members, and this time to try to save the game. Issue is for Siren, he does not have control of the bomb, so even though he's into A, can't really do anything with it. They've heard him as well, so they know where he's coming from. And Elige is waiting on the line, but his head will be lopped off by that AK.
Another clutch.
And the smoke didn't quite get fully blown open, so for Siren, this job gets more difficult as now he does have to run that timer down, working into CT, and all that meanwhile, his footsteps are being heard. He's trying to fake it. Smoke will be fading in a second.
9 bullets.
Yeah, hasn't reloaded. This is going to have to be very sharp indeed from Siren. Quick 1-2 punch, that's what it's going to require. Maybe he can get the bomb and slip back into the A site. Unlikely as it seems. 18 seconds now, really just comes down to getting those kills. There's the first, but not the second, and the map is done. It is Complexity that will start the series with a 1-0 and a decisive one as well.
Absolutely. BetBoom not really looking like themselves in that first initial map. Unfortunately, a lot of the rounds that they picked up predicated to clutch play.
Wake ourselves back up. It's time for the pistol. We're straight on in. And BetBoom, they're already into the site, or maybe not. They've just been punched away by Holzerk. navi's going to have to clutch up once again. Has got that Glock in hand. 10 bullets remaining. 2 players yet to find over toward long and can't do it. Complexity start the second map in the same fashion they played out the first. Smoke's getting tossed over the top there, and then the rest of the lads trying to make those entries happen. Holzer gets a good 1-for-1. It's early information as well for Complexity, and the rotation's coming through, but trades are better this time for BetBoom. It's looking a little bit more cohesive than what it did on Anubis. They'll be able to get that bomb plant down, and Complexity now locked out of the site. Have a bit of a decision to make. And it seems like Kyron's made it for them. This round is not going the way of Complexity. JT will save. We go though into round number 4, and this time Complexity looking for a bit of mid control. They're going to be given it by BetBoom.
Yeah, all that util into mid. The Molotov gonna break up the push here. Counter flash from Hallzerk as well, looking to multi-frag up. Floppy diving in through cave side, able to trade 2 back.
Oh, it's all messy across the board. BetBoom just not quite doing enough. Leaves it on to Siren again for an attempted clutch. He's at least been able to retrieve that bomb. And he has certainly got a lot of time to work with both these CTs being stuck inside of cave. Behind that smoke, he's able to get out of B.
Very long rotation timing, but none of these footsteps heard by Complexity, who are staying active. This is exactly what you want to see in the 2-on-1. Pushing around the place, finding information, even picking up a couple of grenades if you're a leech here. You found yourself a Molotov and a flash there. Walking across all of these dead players. There's more util to find as well for Complexity if they want it. The kit is on the belt of Grim here. So if this goes into a bit more of a long drawn out post plant, Leech picking himself up a kit as well. It's a bit of a scavenging mission for Complexity. I feel like I'm watching a bloody BR right now.
A lot of util available to Complexity as well, but it's not really going to come down to that, is it? We can see Siren on that timing is really going to run into a couple of CTs. He's trying to play the crowd, but he doesn't know there's another one there.
Just like the pistol, Complexity, it's just a by the numbers approach in an XVX. Player surviving for Complexity. This is a swing round into round number 5 that's going to tell us who starts to forge ahead in this half.
JT, that is disgusting. Straight through the flash and the BetBoom just can't get into this site at all. JT goes down though. And NaVi might have just done enough work to keep BetBoom interested here. Alige not sure where to look. Short, long, there could be players everywhere. There's a smoke available. NaVi's low. But that won't matter. He's still able to strike for more, and Zorte. Here we go. BetBoom are back. We didn't really get to talk about it too much there on Anubis because it was all the way of Complexity, but this is all about NaVi's redemption, right? Coming in with this BetBoom roster. No one was really too sure what to make of them. We had some reserved expectations, but they blow those out of the water in the group stage. Now we're wondering what we're going to get from them in the playoffs, and it feels like finally they're starting to come alive.
This is more like it. Kyron just sending it straight up the gut, straight through the middle of the map, taking duels. NaVi running through smokes, giving room for players like Siren, as well as Zorte to activate in the mid-round. Siren off and left on the lurk. And Kyron, BetBoom just lying in wait, ready to retake in the mid-round. Pressure on the B site here. NaVi sent straight on in to try and bully JT. Alige has found one in the meanwhile.
Oh, it's getting a bit messy for BetBoom right now. They're down on numbers, and NaVi's trying to pick the pace up into cave. There's 2 CTs there. They don't know. Oh, NaVi. It was so close, but Floppy, good enough for the trade.
BetBoom rerouting to A though. Reading the rotations very well here. Complexity very out of position despite having a man advantage.
Got to get that bomb down quickly though before the rotation comes through, and it is too little too late. Now it's down to Zorte solo. Man, this map has been going very quickly. We're already into round 8. This would be a huge one for Zorte if he could win it. They had a couple of clutches over on Anubis that felt like not a big deal.
Freebie.
And this is quite nicely played so far from Zorte. He gets that freebie like you say.
He just doesn't know where these CTs are. Complexity took middle early on in the round, so there could be CTs on shelf, cheetah, cave, you know, these kind of positions. But once again, Complexity continuing to hold hands, walk together in this 2-on-1.
But they're going in the wrong direction. They're going back toward mid, toward B. And Zorte can get the plant on A for free if he's quick about it.
There we go.
He's going to give it a crack. And both CTs trickling in from the CT spawn. More than enough to deal with that one, so no excitement in that round for BetBoom. Lane, which will make the mid retake easier.
NaVi has had a fantastic map so far. Continues to aggress, continues to take duels early on in the round. Spacing good enough for Zorte to trade. And now Cheetah and Cave belong to BetBoom, but in the meanwhile, Alige has been gold in middle.
Oh, he's going to be tested again. Siren there. Bit of a messy spray. It's not looking good for Alige, though. He's down to 12 HP. Can't hold on. Zorte is the trade master in this round. And here comes the repush into mid as well from Complexity. Zorte needs to be ready for that and is not. Complexity starting to look pretty sharp on this CT.
Again, they are bankrupt.
Well, an intelligent push actually from Complexity here. We'll see if they can make it work. Siren is waiting for it. And 1 for 1, not too bad considering the gun's going to be upgraded there for Grim. But in the meanwhile, B side is being taken by Boom. Danis holds down a very long spray. Molotov should keep Complexity at bay, not to mention the smoke there as well.
Not really a whole lot in this round for them. Pistoling players will look for some exits. Grim undoubtedly on HP like that, just going to try to hold on to the A1S and drop that across into the next round. This map has already been somewhat troublesome for Complexity in some of their previous games of this tournament, so I can see why BetBoom went ahead and picked it, and so far that's working out in spades for them. I also think it's great that BetBoom, although it's not it is their map pick and Complexity pick CT side, they got to start T side. I think that's almost better for them.
Much more difficult test for Complexity here on Ancient than it was on Anubis. navi jumping through that smoke though, gives up his life to Elysian. This mid hold is going very well for the CT side.
They just keep trying to jump through smokes and find cheeky little timing. Speaking of timings, a two-man push straight down beat Rab. Zorte's got no bloody idea.
BetBoom's into A though, so...
Come on, 5. Surely not.
It would have had to have come down to Siren getting that opening pick because they would really love to get a bomb plan here. I'm not sure that's going to be too easy. Looks like Danis is just going to swing.
You got to start chipping down the numbers. You know, forget about the bomb plant. It's the last round. They've got plenty of cash. Grim is giving them absolutely nothing.
Well, I'm not sure that it's going to happen now. Siren, though, let's see what you've got on offer. How about that? 2 nice headshots, but cut down by Floppy.
Too much to do.
Yeah, that's true.
Quite hard to deal with. Hulzerk jumping up onto shelf. Can't connect the shot. navi and Zorte punishing him. Floppy just dry straight through the smoke. Here's the T-steps crossing.
Man, Kyron's gone charging into the A bomb site once again, but can't get anything done. On the other side of the map, though, Danis looking for those entries and can't get it. Floppy is having a great round here. And might be gifting Complexity their 5th round. Oh! Another one for Floppy. And I tell you what, he has put Complexity in a very good spot.
A lot of space here for Zorte. He's got a lot of time, too, so he's going to wrap back towards B ramp. He's seen the shoulder of Elige, knows he might have a timing.
He's got a creep. Oh, here we go. Elige, can you read the situation? Zorte, how about you? Round the corner, and it's all gone the way of Elige. I think he knew.
Now into a crossfire at Donut.
Oh, Siren, you're under pressure right now. Crossfire is coming through, though. Kyron there to assist, and he gets himself a double. Siren didn't get anything done, though. That's the USP diff, I think, at that point. navi showing it can still do some work, and Zorte here with the dualies wants to chime in for BetBoom. Hulzerk was given the P250 to work, but there is nothing there at all for Complexity, and more high fives all around for BetBoom.
So many CTs in towards Shelf, in towards Sheeta. Pop flash over the top, catches a couple of Ts, but it's a messy spray.
Yeah, that's always a bad feeling, isn't it, when you don't hit those first couple of bullets in Counter-Strike 2. The spray's awkward. navi as well. Flashes are good, but Danis, not quite better.
He just keeps going. Just keeps swinging.
How about Zorte on the swing? Not quite going to happen. Hulzerk holding that line. And Siren goes down as well.
Crisp shooting from Hulzerk. And now the money looking a little lackluster for BetBoom. They once again try to contest middle here. Whoa. Spray for Elige. Sprays him down like a bloody garden hose.
Well, JT and Grim are hanging on for dear life at the moment, but certainly you got the numbers advantage for Complexity, and Grim up close to that smoke wasn't expected by navi. Wow! Grim doubles down. So this round has definitely not worked out for BetBoom at all. Oh, the CT side is looking shaky today.
The money is... There it is, HE nading open the smoke. We've been seeing this a couple of times. Complexity trying to pop through it, but Danis just punishing, shutting the door. You're not getting back into middle here, Complexity, so they've got to turn their tails and run away back towards the A site.
BetBoom have read it really well, though. They've got members over here already. One out on the site and one in Donut. Should be a fast rotate for those two players in mid as well. Let's see what Zorte can do to hold on to it. He's really being punished by that util. But in the meanwhile, Kyron's gotten one and Siren is swinging. IEM swing knee at its best. Siren, he's heard that. He sits in Donut, tosses that Molotov out, but still going to need to find some frags, and that has not happened. 1 for 2. Complexity are into the site. Kyron gets almost helped out by that nade into the smoke, but it's only in the end going to be a 1 for 1. navi cannot quite punish Grim. So again, it is on to Danis to try to creep his way out from that smoke, try to find the 1-on-3. Tough ask, that is for sure. And Grim alongside JT should be the 1-2 punch. It'll just end up right, push navi or Siren out of their positions. Floppy's going to lead the way in toward Cave. Bit of a messy start there on the spray of the A1S. And that'll pretty much be the round done and dusted. Siren will be lucky if he can even get a kill here. Oh, maybe I spoke too soon. They've looked away. What can he do now? AK! Hang on a minute. Siren, the young gun. 2 isolated aim duels on offer. This would be a magnificent clutch. No way! Get it. A 1v5 for Siren. Holding on to the nade. It started with a USP. Can it finish with an AK? Oh, not quite. Ali saves the day. But that would have been a bloody moment. Launching with the orb. navi's good for a 1-for-1, but again for BetBoom, they're not feeling too confident off the back of that. They need more, and they get it.
CT's winning duels all over the place. Complexity now scrambling in this 2-on-4. Holzer creeping up onto the line. Posted up on short, but re-smoked off. He goes straight through it. He knows he has to start to take matters into his own hands. Finds Zorte completely unaware. Rotation now coming in from Kyron to help out Dennis, who's just cowering away in the corner.
Oh, Grim. Nice raw adjustment, but the comms were just off. He didn't know exactly
Inside
where
starting to creep through middle. It's like they're going to wait inside the fading smoke and try to split A through Donut.
Yeah, Kyron, can he multi-frag? That's what you're asking from him here. Hello. Wasn't quite there. Quick pace though from Siren. And again, multi-frags are so hard to come by in Counter-Strike 2 that you just often tend to see these 1-for-1s, 2-for-2s. navi again blows open the CT smoke. He wants to go through it. Can't quite deny the bomb plant, but he's done a lot of damage there, and Zorte as well. Spots a player toward main. Big task ahead now for BetBoom. 3-on-3 retake on the A bomb site at 11-10. This round could be critical and hasn't gone too well. It's down to Zorte, missing the shot, and Complexity will equalize. Not much util though from BetBoom to keep them at bay, but it's going to be fast from Complexity and maybe faster from BetBoom. Dennis can't lock anything down. There's still another player on this side though. It's really on to Kyron to make the difference right now. The smoke is going to be put down and he's going to creep past it. Oh, Kyron! There you go. And it's Holzerk in the 1-on-1. It comes down to it again. Siren is stuck in the corner, wants to swing, but you're never going to win it that way. Complexity, they almost ran into the iceberg, but they've managed to negotiate it. It's frantic on both sides. Faster plays. Where's the shot? How about that flash from Grim? And that might just be enough to send Complexity through to the semi-final. Kyron has other ideas. And again, he's the sole defender, the last line of defense over here on B. His timing needs to be perfect, and it is not. Siren, he is done, and so is BetBoom. Complexity, one step further here in Sydney, have gotten it done in 2.
Absolutely rock solid game from them.
Nobody there to trifle with them. It's Deha and Nerds first to respond. Carrigan containing the potential lobby wrap. 3 through heaven. A HE to start it off, and they've got a lot of util on Madden. In they come. Good damage. It's Brokey that connects a bullet onto Madden, but Deha first blood. Twist no more. Snappy puts Carrigan on the floor. Bomb is ticking. Deha's hunting. Can't seem to find the bullets. He's reloaded in front of him. War of attrition for Robs. And with Brokey's help, it's a 1 versus 2. Nerds jumps down from the rafters, and Ence will take the pistol.
Okay, well, a moment's pause before that one got underway, and some fluff shots right there. No kit on the retake, and they will handle business. They're found in that pace. Definitely not name of the game just yet, as Carrigan stretches his legs with the scout across towards Secret. Not a problem at all.
Yeah, just 2 smokes required nowadays. They will blow that smoke away, and Carrigan, he got some information, but Sampaias is quicker, more precise, nails the shot onto Carrigan, and now already tending to the potential for ramp. Here they come a knock-in. Sampaias turns from the flash, does stand to deliver a second frag. A 2 versus 4 that quickly becomes just the 1. It's only Twist. He's recovered a Galil and catches Deha. Good work from the Canadian.
Might not be ready for this, and Nerds with the flank. Quick to it, Twist goes down, damage sure, but without another plan here, I expect to see FaZe taking an eco. So decent damage done, considering they gave up those first 2 casualties without much of a fight, but you could see both Rain.
Sampaias might oblige, you know. He's been spotted and down. That is a precise reaction out of the Spaniard. More heads popped, Nerds connects.
Yeah, confidence being shown here, knowing that there's unarmored opponents in the server right now. This is where everybody starts to take an extra fight or two. Squeaky might swing open momentarily. Madden to respond to that. Well, actually he's lost his teammate. And Madden, he's lost the tracking. Robs has turned this into a 3-on-3.
Just pace, and now they can get into the top site. They're testing D-Hut. Good reaction. He catches Brokey. Still can't find Robs. Now he spotted him. Oh, a beautiful handling of the situation. It is still more casualties than they'd have liked. Maybe more available for Rain, but he's not going to nail it. He nades it just as Twist comes out of the hut. That's a duel. Twist can win, but he doesn't. It's Madden. Solid hold. Rain onto Nerds in the meantime. That assist from D-Hut might give him that Listerine face.
Bomb will go down. 2 smokes for the retake here.
They're giving it a look in. This is going to be a lot of bodies charging up. And solid hold from FaZe Clan. All onto Snappy. He's got 2. And they'll get him consecutive. Barrage of util. Snappy starts to maneuver forward. It's Robs and Rain with their powers combined to clear out the push, but they don't continue to force the issue. They wait, hoping to be overlooked. And wow, damage was inflicted. Brokey brought very low. Maybe Sunpires could finish him off. Diha goes ahead through the Molotov. One of the more healthy members there. Rob's happy to stand and take these duels, but loses track of Diha and now rifled on the floor. Look at their health. They're susceptible, they're vulnerable. It's Brokey with that 10 HP and he's the next victim. Carrigan's not going to consider this. He gets the info, Nerds knows. And then quick react out of Twist. He'll take that. Happy to save 2 AK-47s. That's if Twist doesn't catch him on the way out. Nice work.
That might lure them back in to have another look, but there's really not time for this. Holding onto these AKs would be the better decision, and I think FaZe are more than happy just to keep Carrigan and Rain alive. That's too many casualties to be giving up in a round like this.
Been cool.
Snappy's dead.
There's got Snappy dead to rights. But will they overlook Sunpius? They certainly do. He only gets the 1 though with the AK. Rotation cut down. Carrigan from the secret stairs catches Madden in the vents, and that is job done.
Run and gun. FaZe are playing rotations and Nerds playing to his demise. Twist will grab that. It is just D-Hard to find, and they are on the hunt, FaZe.
This will be a big scalp to take. Diha holds on for the first engagement, takes down Brokey, but Carrigan, he's in hot pursuit. Nice to bring the AK through. He's one of the few with cash in his back pocket. Looks like he will do so. Oh no!
I was planning on B. Yeah, well, we can talk about that at another time, but frustrations, definitely so.
This would be a remedy to their frustrations. It's Nerds caught out Brokey with pace. Straight in. Oh, and Madden had a chance with a 5-7 on the face, but Rain and Robs in the meantime did get cut down. It was Diha's rifle that's found impact, and impact all over for Diha. 10 frags already. And Snappy, yeah, gets caught just as he mantled up, so they have the advantage once more. It's up to the 2 investments. Just taking this duel. Realizes he's on a timer. Gets out of dodge. Nice catch from Diha. Carrigan was trying to maneuver through, and now 2 to the good for Ence. Trying to resuscitate hope is Brokey. He gets 1 and gets away, but Rain again having trouble with this yard player. Diha doing an awful lot. He's putting in a shift for the boys.
Yeah, Diha's doing great.
Not one to write out Twists just yet, but that might just do it. Madden, good angle from him. 1 back, but that's all. Madden closes it down with the double.
It's a good weapon for the job.
Ooh, Robs wins a duel on Ram's side. Diha to react. So low, but has to concede. So a lot of space taken.
Really is all on some pious.
Yeah, that orb yet to be found. It's going to be Robs perhaps that first contact as elsewhere. Carrigan taken another. Now the orb from Sunpius is noted. He's got no hope. From every angle they find him. Twist the 1 to post it. And well, Carrigan in his death can report at least we're 50%.
Can't be so lazy about this. Nerds will not see him, and Rain's going to catch him first. On the turn, hasn't found Nerds. Okay. Well, he'll get to live on instead.
Yeah, that's a safe spot, isn't it?
Thanks, D-Huh. He's trying to save twice over towards the T-roof.
To be able to weather it.
The biggest issue is they have to play ahead of it, exactly like that. That's an all put down. Snappy.
Wow, just a drive-by. But FaZe, they've recovered heavily. Carrigan pushes it. Pushes the limit, awkward exchange as Twists. He does connect onto Madden. Him and Robs are attending to the top side, and Sunpius caught off by the pace of that from Robs. So despite that opening, It's now a 1 versus 2, and he's limping, already 39 points of health. Nerds looking to give it a look, and if he can find this first one cleanly. He won't! That's a twists and rops up against the world. 5 and it's not gone well for Nerds.
Yeah, tried a classic. They mollied on top of Hut to make it seem like it was just standard block utility. Madden now up to the plate.
Uh-oh, there's another one coming. Brokey getting out of dodge, falls back, gets the frag, and a 2-man advantage. Sampias is timing this well, you can see. Oh, Rain's got the adjustment. Thought that would have been one back, but Sampias down, 5 alive for FaZe. They are low. Brokey seems diligent on his clears here, though, and it still doesn't stop Snappy from getting one. Then done. Shaping up nicely for FaZe Clan. Only Diha, who has come in hot, representing Vox. But from behind, he's gone and booked here. It's Twist to finish it. 8-5 towards the yard from different elevations. The smoke off. Rain can't do anything. Karrigan, he can be overwhelmed. He has got Robs. Sharpshooter in his own right, and that's a demonstration. Just like that, FaZe. Oh, they fill the feed. Brokey can't finish off Diha clean. Still, I can't stop singing the praises of Diha, but in the absence of the rest of his team, he's pretty helpless.
Yeah, great in that first half. Had 4 opening exchanges, all falling in his favor. 4 multi-kills as well, and now would need to win out a 1-on-4. The dual Beretta's not good enough. Karrigan will get it done. He likes how that one feels. 9.
Karrigan, he's positioned for the potential. Oh, turns around just in time. Karrigan gets 2 of the 3 required. Now that bomb's on Nerds' back. Perhaps a plant is on the agenda. Gets it done, up the vent is Brokey, but not ready for Diha with that 5 HP finally brought down. And Robs unloads 50 bullets of wrath.
Well, if you didn't know, that's how it works with the P90. Once you hold mouse 1, you can't let go.
Right.
It's kind of jammed down for the full 50 bullets.
Rain has rotated through to provide support. It's Karrigan first to fall, a big catch from Madden. But they're not expecting Rain. A double from the secret stairs, pushing for more. Combines the bullets with the nade. See if Rain's got another one in him, he's already got the double. Finishes off what he started. Goodbye, Diha. And Rain just closes the door. Forces a sound cue out of Snappy if he wants to approach. He's waiting for Nerds. And Rain's position potentially could be cleared here. 20 seconds though, it's high pressure. If they can find Rain, they can find the plant. They're looking. Nerds! Oh, he's down. Rain again. A quad kill from the Norwegian.
Here comes Robs.
Maybe. Oh, the P90. He'll get rid of it. And you can see what the absence of the plant has done. Pace, name of the game. Karrigan jumping into the smoke. He has found one. Twist needs the dualies to work for him. Up to Madden and Diha. Make it just Diha, not the weapon for the job.
Yeah, it looks to me like Ence really want to get onto map number 2 quite quickly. These forced by investments, yeah, it's standard with them. It's their classic approach, but it is not.
But Ence, they haven't really had anything to dig their fingertips into. There's nothing to hold on to. This one flying by in the blink of an eye. And Brokey an opening. Aggression from Karrigan is punished. Robs, he hears them. Readies his aim. Happy to take these duels. Tapping away, and he will. Oh! Just into both of them.
That's the bomb down.
That's the... All started with a little bit of an over-aggression. Now Sampias has found one as well. Unless Rain's got a clutch in him, Ence have given themselves a little bit of respite from the pain. Looks away, timing. It favors the Spaniard.
Ence get done. If they can win against this hodgepodge buy, it will be an eco into the next, and they can try and get back in.
Oh, that's perfect. Positioning! Twist gets 2 on the CC! And Karrigan's already done it once! It's done! 1 rifle, all they need! And FaZe, start as they mean to go on in the playoffs!
B is about to be called completely clear, so retake A. That'll be the play.
Yeah, Madden's just got the call. He immediately knife out, realizing he needs to support Diha. Smokes in the sky, Sampias aggressing. This is where Karrigan's perfectly positioned. Oh, he nearly had 2! As Snappy, he lives on. but the site's being taken. Snappy cut down by the Brokey clock. Rain's the one in the site, and he makes light work of two of them. As FaZe find this pistol clean. Still clean. Bit of a mess made of Rain, and yeah, that's Robs to secure it.
Well, throughout the group stage, very similar in that regard. And Ence, one of the leading teams with that use case. Nerds blows open the smoke, finds a fight, messy spray, doesn't quite get away. Could have even been blocked there on the way out the door, so that's maybe some light frustration.
Ooh, good catch from Madden. Drops into the fight, helps bail his teammates out, but Karrigan, he's into the site already. Snappy, beheaded by Karrigan. Madden, good trade, necessary trade, but Twists, he's working into mid. And a dink's not good enough, Deha, he's gone. Puts us into a one-on-one. Madden, last seen on that B bomb site. Twist knows he's got the time. Get that bomb in.
Something that was prevalent for Ence throughout that entire first map was lack of kits. Same to be said for Madden in this one-on-one.
Oh, he just looked away! Twists! Catches him off guard. Madden will be mad about that one. Some pious. Full flash. Rain's coming for him. Not ready for an AWP, not anticipating that. But oh dear! They've just lost their entire B-side defense. The bomb's already going down. Twists already holding W. Scarpering over there is Madden. Not ready for that though. What a shot! This is Twist world right now. Sticky nade gets it out in the end. Job done, Twist, what a recovery.
Man, such a flat game for Ence as we can see this flank starting to manifest, but not if Twist can get to them first. Finally falls to Deha, but you feel like Robs has secured the round and maybe these rifles as well. Such a nuisance on the lurk.
Yeah, this really would be a twist of the knife. You've already lost your early advantage. You could lose your AWP and all of your goodies as well. Look at this angle, well played. Nice elevation from Robs, catches Deha. Some pious, he's being hunted. Nice shot. Holds on to the AWP.
Important save.
Robs actually pushes through. He's cleared out the baskets. Already a body down, and the pump of the shotgun leaves Robs on just a fraction of health. That saved AWP has found one. He needs a whole lot more though in the flash. The information, it flows, and so does the headshot. Brokey nails it.
It's just coming too easy for FaZe. When it looks like they should be getting caught out and fragged, they're the ones finding the multi-kills, being able to adjust after the first, taking damage and still recovering. And they've already been able to secure 50% of the rounds in the first half.
Crazy.
As quick as that. It's really just running away from Ence.
It's rapid. And when you review it, when they sit down and watch this game, you can see just how quickly it slipped through their fingertips. Forced into dire straits with the buy. Conservative half investment. Didn't get them far. And willingness to take a duel. Rob's just walking through that A main smoke was the start of the end.
Oh, there we go. Nerd Shotgun will get something. Does he dare creep forward and go up that AK? I don't think he got there in time. Util, yeah, the push A main, it's coming. They're ready for it. Molly, nade, Nerds is down to 3. The cleanup crew of Robs is here.
He needs help. He asked for it.
What?
Straight through the smoke. Nerds is gone. There's more where that came from. Rain attending to it. Great clear from Deha. Karrigan, he's got a lot to do. Snappy's accelerating. He's not expecting anyone here. And some captain on captain action.
Snappy didn't even pull a gun out. He just knew he was dead.
Accepted his fate. Karrigan's already pushing way deep. Madden might walk through this smoke just as the molly's in their hands. It's a great timing. Twist should be a dead man. Now the sound cube betrays him. He's burning. He still hits the first. It's Brokey and some Pius connecting on their AWPs in unison. That's the bomb on Brokey's back. He has got the package. High priority. But so is finding some Pius, but he's just slinking into main. Or actually jail. Still an angle. Oh, and a shot from Brokey.
Yeah, now they know A is completely open. Sampaius is all over towards Dark. Karrigan has made sure he can't rotate back.
Brutal. A player's going to have a bit of a duel here, a one-on-one battle of their wits, and it's Robs who prevails. Deha down. Cracks starting to show. Sampaius gets nothing off that clear. Still good angle for it. Catches Karrigan on the walk up. Oh, that's an all-in position from Madden, and damage not enough. Nerds He's keeping Rain trapped, pinned, but with only 2 alive, it's not enough. It's more about just having the rifle saved through. If FaZe allow them.
Yeah, this one looking well and truly over. We are going to need a mammoth second half performance from Ence, something to match what FaZe have brought to the table. But if the T side of Nuke is anything to go off, I expect it just to be faster in your face, that surging play, which is something that FaZe were responding to with multiple bodies of their own. They were just, hey, they're rushing here, we're going to have 3 players ready for this. I think this might be over quite quickly this evening, Sydney. You're getting a masterclass out of FaZe.
Whew. Can't even save.
Yeah, I think we should celebrate the form that FaZe have brought here today. They had some catalyst victories throughout the group stage, some classic FaZe comebacks where they had to stick into it and really have that grit and determination. Like Ence haven't bitten. You haven't even tempted the big green just yet.
Madden has some support in the form of Dha.
Nice nade.
Yeah, softens him up for this. Needs this cleanly down, drive-by from Twists. Mid open, A under scrutiny, only Xantares to try and fight for Ence, to give them something to celebrate too. Insufficient. This is up to Nerds and Snappy, at least quite quick to the site. Brokey fumbles the movement, will get out of there, doesn't want to give him a way back in. That bomb ticking to secure 10-0. This is something else from FaZe right now. Only the one. Snappy in that clutch. No reason to take that fight. Rob's just happy to oblige. They'll double swing to confirm he's not going for it, and that is another brutal round for Ence to stomach.
Yep. I think the crowd's had enough of it as well. Need to start going for some rounds. I understand it's another one of these dire situations where the options are very limited, but you have no rounds. You might be copying the absolute pantsing.
Dha noted in a forward position. That's that A anchor.
Look how many smokes have
Look
just
at this,
been used
Rob.
early.
Oh, just push it through! And down goes Dha. This aggression from Robs, it's punishing. Just sets himself up with the flashbang.
Such an active lurk as well. To be feared, and this is just falling apart. Rain walks in, it's only Snappy to find. He's in jail, locked away for another round as 11 all but secure now. Xantares and Madden, what can you say?
There's nothing to be said here. Nothing to be done.
Oh, they're saving again.
This T-Star.
Madden's still on A.
Yep, helpless.
Well, Robs is still alive. That's where he got the kill on Dha. He's probably worried about this lurk activated now. I heard from Yanko before talking about, FaZe not always being the most restrained. Well, we've seen an awful lot of restraint today. They haven't overplayed any of these situations. They haven't played into the chaos where Ence thrive. They haven't gone into this biff and brawl. It's been a completely different style of Counter-Strike. It's well put together. And this is beautiful from FaZe. They found themselves.
They really have. Bit of an identity crisis towards the tail end of Go. Clearly, a lot of work been done to embrace the change, lean into it, make it work for you and in your favor.
Pushing mid. They found some space.
Through the smoke, they have no info. Oh dear! Oh, Twists! Controls the spray,
He has
brings
the
the fight, he doesn't care! He just wants to take it! Twists! Massacres Ence to keep the sheet clean! It's beautiful! 12! What away from the semi-finals! And that's just the first half! Here, in the pistol round, where Ence are sent back to the hotel with their head in their hands, packing their bags as FaZe look to secure it clean.
And this may be the perfect call on the CT pistol. They have multiple bodies over towards the A site, and that's exactly where Ence are coming.
Robs readies his aim, a precise headshot. Carrigan ready as well. A clean click from Carrigan. Nade, missed shots. Tags up Nerds. Carrigan gets away. Brokey as well, clocked with one. Good shots on the Glock, but still hits his. Nerds and Snappy to keep Ence in it, or it's all over from behind. Rain has done it, and FaZe with the perfect finish.
Let that one sink in.
Simply unbelievable. in the playoffs of the Intel Extreme Masters. And FaZe